Yeah, they don't. They're going to have to put this one up for now. No, just spam straight through it. The high tide. Bringing out one of the players. Bang. The plant. Their advantage not there for them. 100 Thieves going to have to take some risks. Want to try and win out this pistol round. Fully grouped up. No chances really being taken here by Sentinels, making sure they've got all their players now starting to move up onto the side. And here's the attempt here. Into mid, potential abound. Kills traded up, damage and shots landed. Players are weak, but it's all cleaned up. So Sentinels taking the pistol out for our opening.
Adjustments here. Zekken looking to move his way forwards. There's Killjoy utility for information now in mid. So Pancada playing A instead of B, swapped with the operator player, and this is so insanely
What?
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, just sticking the TP.
Just a read that they weren't really expecting anybody from Sentinels to be playing that in that area, but I'm sure you can hear that teleport from a while away. Definitely something pre-cooked, but overcooked.
Yeah, bang, cleaned up.
And Cryo's in the same position again.
Yeah, definite game plan here from 100 Thieves to try and work your way and exploit into mid. That's why you're seeing Sen. They made the adjustments with their Killjoy setup. You pointed that out just at the beginning of this round, Josh.
But also Cryo's used one of his cloud bursts, I believe, to try and dodge that Killjoy utility. Probably used it to get a timing past the turret, though we weren't watching his POV.
Grouped up though. Turret's broken. Big ults online if they wanted to try and make the most of it. Updraft onto the box, a high guard angle.
Any chance of seeing Mark's haircut?
Hunts him for the head. Mark though is safely tucked. Reckoning though is going to clear its way. You can see it. Golden trails over the top into his face. Mark brought down, running him down into the back of the site. That's the spike planted. Get themselves into the post-plant position. Asuna close to the corner, spraying it down. He's on Cryo watching his back. Hot flash play round to the side. The flash did connect. TenZ still alive and kicking, and distractions abound, isn't it? Cryo wasn't aware of that repush. Here's the lockdown. Has to be broken and needs to be a push onto this one because it's putting that time pressure now onto Sentinels. Sassy's still taking a fight, but TenZ is going to back away from this into the 1v1. Knife broken. Time starting to tick away, starting to run short. Tap onto the spike to force it. Jump spot from Derek. He knows he's not on it, knows he's not sticking it. He's playing it perfectly. It's impeccable. The patience is there. TenZ forced to take the fight close and personal, but with the back there, bit of suppression. Onto 100 Thieves, can't use the util. There's damage done, there's a kill found as well. Cryo, slight jiggle, wide swing as well. Coordinated, grouped up with the rest of them. The crossfire setup is perfect. Nobody can really even get going and get moving. Marved, 4 kills time though. It's ticking, he'd have to stick it. And he doesn't know where the last player is. Safety from... Yeah, reckoning to try and push themselves onto the side, but look at Sen. 4 players grouped up, and they look like they want to try and delay and flood in, maybe, potentially. Stuns. TenZ, the movement. He's out of there. Safety for it. Marv, he wants to try and take the fight anyway. Towards the back, spam into it. Right into the smokes. There's the Pearl we know and love.
Yeah, the spam has been successful so far for Sen defending on this side.
Oh, what is Bang cooking? The smoke dissipates. There's a pot flash play round 2. Right through it. Sassy able to trade this one, still taking the duels. Force a back damage. It's done to Pancada. Stella is left alone. It's a 1v2.
And the spike is so
left.
deep.
Yeah, it's in the complete back of the site. He's lucky nobody was watching for it. Tap on. Just to see if he can bait out one of the players. Force a 1v1 to maybe equalize out this player disadvantage, but so much to do here for the IGL of 100 Thieves. No time to do it. There's 12 seconds. Running wide, Zekken. The lockdown, that's going to clear a path. For 100 Thieves now to get this plant down.
Sassy's ult should be excellent at getting rid of Cryo.
Right into the bag of walls, flash round to it. Damage, and it's all set up. It's done, it's boundless. Shorty up close. Still, kills found. That's Bang into mid. He'll be backing away, but he has to be that extra level. Extra element here. Very passive play. Cosmic Divide in their face, pushing forward. Onto it, the new changes. Marked. He's making the most of it.
He knows that Bang was over towards B-Link.
Yeah.
Bang was so far away.
That's it. He knows Bang has to just run it down. What a play. Angle blocked off here.
I've got your
With the operator, but... Oh, yeah, seeking to disrespect it. That's Cryo. Updraft with the knives. He's favored there. Dash round to it. Stunned up. Flex an easy one onto TenZ, but Marv's still there, anchoring towards the back of the site. Smoke's there. Look at the crosshair placement. It's immaculate. Marv has been frying. He's equalized it into a 3 versus 3 now. Back of the site compromise. Smoke fades, almost resetting the aim in time, but eventually
the smoke,
down.
the flash missed Pancada.
Yeah, with the dart over it, everybody's distracted. It's chaos. Will go down though, forced into the post plant here to reposition into flowers. It's a wraparound by Asuna. There's a lockdown in play. It puts down that time pressure. You're gonna have both of you playing off the side here. I kind of seems aware of it. Swarm taken out here, sticking onto the fuse. There's a kill right through the box. Sassy sticking it halfway all the way, swinging it just in time.
But I mean, for good teams, you're looking up towards nearly 60%. That team's normally only down at like 45.
Here we go. Deep engagement towards the back of the site with the dash. Nobody willing to meet. No, that's messy. TenZ trying to go for a bit of a pop flash play, maybe just setting up with the left click. They've got access to the side.
Yeah, look at this flank.
Yeah, 13 health, just trying to wrap around here towards it. The right click's not doing the job here.
They've won the crucial fight because now they can flip the map. I mean, if the 100 Thieves players had been able to hold on to Secret, this flank would have done so much. Nevertheless,
shot. Cryo definitely making the most of this. Paranoia is good. Rips his way through. 2 players blinded up. Now the site's going to be gained. Pushing forward still. Dog collecting, stunned up. Setting him up. Sassy. 9 health. Spike in the middle of nowhere. Time not on his side. 100 Thieves.
30 seconds left.
Quick reactions off the rip here. It's looking like the pistol round should be theirs. Every angle is watched for. Smoke fade. Sassy.
Not ready yet.
what
That's rapid.
Unbelievable crosshair placement, but surely he can't still do this.
12 seconds. Doesn't know where the last player is. Dart to clear through
10
one of the
seconds
angles
left.
there.
I
10
have the
seconds
spike.
remaining. Plant. It's a guessing game. Tag onto it. Hunting for the kill. He has to go for it now. No more time. Running it down. Not enough. It's banging plays safe. The pistol round claim for them. Cannon swarms, but look at how defensive that util's placed. Towards the back of the site there. Dash forwards with the drone. Now swarms being popped, making sure that Stella has a bit of safety here, but here's the Hunter's Fury, and it's forced him out wide. Beautiful swing. Coordination's there for Sentinels. Damage being done.
And great exec.
Yeah. And pushing even deeper, further forward here. Paranoia is good to try and force one of these fights. Near-sighted, yet still lands it. Rifle singing. It's run and gun with the Spectre. The chance to convert this bonus. Cryo still doing good work. Heal's still online now, and they can pick up a couple of upgrades. It's a 3 versus 3. Rifles in their hands.
And no post-plant utility. It's not planted for Zekken either.
Right here.
There is a chance here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, but time is ticking. Zekken, a wider face, and well, yeah, it's the rifles that do the work.
Wow. And now we see a big clash over towards A. Both teams fighting.
That flash is brilliant. It's a full connection. And Asuna with the rifle. He's just dropped 3 of them. Spike in the middle of nowhere. 2 players left standing here. It's counter spam online here for TenZ. So Derek is collected. High tide now going to be fading as smoke. Dropped down. Banger's actually covered up the spike here. Could be reclaimed, but
Just spamming it.
yeah, just making sure that they can clear the way out. No chance in hell for Pancada to try and reclaim it. He's realized that the round is lost just off of that.
Yeah, they're actually looking to flash into their own smoke there to try and confirm info of whether the spike was around. They just allow it to fade. And Pancada, as you said, in a pretty unwinnable spot. Asuna has been so quiet in this map, and then he pulls that one out.
The way they're going to be taking up art control. They know this one's clear.
But they gave up on the long flank that they did on the pistol, opting instead to push along with the Seekers. And this plant position for Sen, very different to what 100 Thieves were going for, if they ever got the plant down on A.
But there's a real chance here that the players at the back of the site can get squeezed here. Main has been smoked off. It's Cryo. Wants to take the fight. Pop flash play. Tends to set this one up, but top of the box, Marved. Overstaying is welcome. Flash to set it up into the back. Cryo doesn't feel comfortable enough to swing and try and take the fight, but here's the defuse. Time to be stuck. Spotting the player out, fully blinded. Set up for it still. Damage is done, but the kills are claimed. It's 100 Thieves winning another one.
I'd bet the Sentinels are coming out unscathed as if they are literally not there.
The reaction. Triple push through into Art. The Omen ult has to cancel it. He's going to get punished there. Pushed by Zed into the back of the site. In fact, a lot of space given up. Spike's going to be planted. Smokes are starting to fade any moment now. There's one right through the back. Not sure if it's collateral or what, but Zeken's got the knives and he is hungry for even more. Stella, Derek trying to make the most once more. Sassy in the middle. It is pure carnage. The lockdown, have to respect it though. Back away. It's brought him that timing. Stella should at least be able to get half. No, not even likely. Zeken. Timing onto the corner. There's a shot darts. Breaking one of the nano swarms, but Cryo's there with the operator in his hands. Set up for it. It's 2 kills found. He's looking for the 3rd, and will he find it? Dash is there, of course he will. Consistency. Can't hit the quick scope, but maybe he's just done enough.
Spike down, B.
He's lifted up to second. It's the last player left alive. Cosmic Divide cutting his way across here. He's got a minute left in the round. Doesn't have to rush into things. It just feels impossible. Cryo. He's done the most, hasn't he? And more.
He really has. And you think back to that opening kill. He swung so wide.
That's very good information. Zekken was just trying to creep and crawl onto the side, but the flash tagging him.
Yeah. It just tells 100 Thieves that they can commit all
30
3 players here.
Yep. Plant. Sticking it. No. Backing away. It's paranoia in his face. How do you isolate these fights? 100 Thieves. Man, it's safe and sound, aren't they? Asuna now holding for the flash, waiting for the tap here. There it is. Maybe a swing in the face. Not quite. Smoke's going to be fading. And he's second now, and yeah, 2 players.
It has worked for them in the past, but normally they've committed 3 players to it. This time, only 2.
Using the Seekers to make sure that all those corners are safe. Gives some peace of mind. Cryo still here as well, watching for a lot of those angles.
Cryo needs to pop knives and go for this one, though. I don't think the op is going to do the work.
What? So aggressive! With no one to trade! There's the collapse! What? It's a hammer and anvil, they strike them down. At second, he's so aggressive, the dash forwards once more.
But this hold looks weaker for 100 Thieves. Stella isn't here, Cryo isn't here. They can't reactively pop this lockdown.
Oh, the corner! Spam! Yeah, it's Asuna. He's in dugout, nobody cleared him out. Here's the dog now, Trailblazer. Is there a stun setup? Damage, spamming with the angles. Plant's still gonna go down, an extension forward, but there we go. Smoke phase and Cryo with that consistency. Running forwards, Blade Storm. Second, what more can you do? A smoke to reposition, spots the head, can't land the shots, and the flash well just narrowly avoided. High tide, ripping through, Cove on top of it, it's pure pandemonium. Nana swarms to try and prevent this one, but Asuna, he's looking to try and get half, span down into the Cove, it's wide open, running out of bullets. It's brought to the 1 versus 1, but brought down nevertheless. Positioning towards main, towards Art, fully grouped up for 100 Thieves. Now the Omen. Ultimate being used here, bang, sticks it, that's a clearance.
They've taken enough time now that Pancada's got a Nanoswarm on the spike.
The second's close here, needs to get a kill, needs to get 1! Brought down! The reactions from Bang are there. It's a 2v4. It's up to a miracle for Sen to try and deliver it. The finishing blow of this map, it just looks so damn unlikely. Sassy, the pressure is on, and he's met with the firing line. We are going to OT. Smoke forwards here, Dart. Deep inside the smoke, there's a timing to be taken, and Sassy doesn't win the shot. Where did that dart even land?
Right on the edge of the smoke.
That is ridiculous. Quite unfortunate because Bang's still holding his ground and the crossfire has made all the damn difference. Marv picking up the operator, taking matters into his own hands, but he's got so much to deal with. The double face up. It's 100 Thieves taking the lead.
So Sentinels were just running execs on their attack side. B, A, B, A. It wasn't working for them. Cryo looked incredible with the operator. Can he finish things?
Yeah, this will be it. A moment to look for! 2 claimed with just 1 bullet. Make it 3. He's hunting for the finisher. An ace in the card, stolen away by Stella, but I think he'll be happy for it. It's all up to Pancada. And this will seal it. Map number 1. From the absolute bloody brink, they've wrangled back control. Spike in the middle of nowhere, Pancada. It's impossible. Paranoia, the wide face behind the pillar, he plays it just to try and at least isolate his life. It's not possible. 14 to 12. 100 Thieves taking map 1 in that fashion. Spectacular. TP tucked behind into screens, nade.
Does that clear it?
Under down, it does not. Yeah, it's very tucked to the corner. Set it up with it. Why not? Grab 2 for your troubles.
What a mess.
Yep. Just raw spam coming out from the ghost there. No reload inside, but Marvwell is known to make plays like that. And here's the flank attempt again. Straight out of the playbook of Pearl. That's what it feels like. And Pancada just uncomfortable. Not
so
knowing which way to watch. Yeah.
Party's over.
It has to be the face from TenZ. And it has to be the clutch. Pull out the performance here. It's a double face up still. Left up to TenZ. Here's the shot. Disengages. Dash back on line 3 in the round. Cannot get the 4th. It's Stella.
And offered send the whole of mid control. Trailblazer comes up ramp here, looking to try and squeeze anybody.
Yeah.
but there's no one home.
They're starting connected. You would have seen it.
Blinded.
That squeeze going online. Good flash. Even better jump spot. Derek, no. Goddamn. He's not safe there.
Asuna baiting.
But baiting, yeah. And maybe can get a bit of a payout for it. Wow. There's 2 for it. High ground angle. You don't expect that. TenZ updrafting in the midst of all the chaos, in the midst of all the gunfights.
And leaves Pancada in a great spot to be able to collect anybody who's trying to come back through heaven. The wall up for the moment, obscuring vision. Stella ready for anyone to try and swing through, but Pancada, again, plays slowly.
Yeah, there's no swing attempt. Uh-oh. 5 bullets left. Unfortunate time with a snake bite. Pancada gets out of there. The reposition is very good. Still lots of time, and damage has been done. Bang still wants to go for it. Dropping down now. Just seeing the elbow, trying to force one of the fights out, but he does not know where this other player is. Still lands the headshot. Star laid down, but as it blooms, as it blossoms, it's Pancada.
Heaven, and realizes that Sentinels are not quite there, but they always have the option of pivoting.
Asuna has a showstopper though. Well, on the other side is Zekken. Lets the rocket rip, moving forwards. Across is Bang, holding close to the pillar position. And now you're finally seeing it. A return with a rocket and a return with a kill. Takes down the opposition. The counterpart of Raze.
Look at the Viper's pit here on B. It covers everywhere, every part of the plant area. So even though Sen have the player advantage, this is going to be very tough to get the plant down.
Causing some difficulties. How do you clear out the pit now, despite that squeeze? I mean,
just a little fake
are they going to wait for
30
Marv
seconds
to look all the way through here? He's worked himself into A heaven.
I mean, they can't possibly, surely.
There's 20 seconds roughly left, man, and he's going for the backstab here, but they're going to have to coordinate something to try and play this one forward. Snakebite to try and deny Stella with the counter spam. He's still up and still alive. That means the pit is still in play. And here's Marv finally. The extra element I was talking about, the extra level to it, the backstab is there. Plan online, denied once more, and Stella still dodging around. And it's around 1. Some of that space.
Yeah, the trademark here is absolutely imperative as well. It controls, or at least gives information at the top of vents. And now as it's broken, Cryo realizes that he's going to get pinched. He's got to make something.
Pushes forwards, catches the lurk. Seeker still at his back, but look at 100 Thieves flooding and surrounding them. They've given them access to the heaven. And he put the question in their hands. Well,
30 seconds
such a white face by Marv, not favored. The reactions are just too damn clean right now. Cryo, a jiggle with the movement, trying to bait out a shot. It's TenZ. His adversary brings him down with the op head-to-head here, but they still need a way to get into the site. It's not looking likely. 13 seconds left. Smoke to cover the cross. Angle still held. Up onto the high ground, but he misses it. TenZ now out in the open, wide. Asuna with the punish, and no time left for the plan. They face it, they realize it.
Yeah. People there. He was looking to take the fight with the blast pack.
5 seconds left until there's a flash online for Sassy. There's a nade close to the corner. Using the util to try and choke them out here. Beautiful nade as well with a spam. Skip and hop over it. Not a single bullet lands. Could have been the difference maker for a kill, but Stella survives.
This is a minute for Sentinels to just take mid control.
Yeah, and they are just being bogged. But all the util has been expended now. 100 Thieves don't really have too much left. Asuna doesn't. No flashes left available towards it. Dash forwards. Asuna still his claim to the kill here onto TenZ. Forwards. Seconds out in the open. And what is occurring right now? Reactions. Repositioning. Bang with the 2-piece. Leave it up to Pancada. Tiniest of angles to watch. Down onto the ground. Players low enough, but his position rapidly approached now by the 3 remaining players. And again, no time on the clock. This is becoming the operator backing away here. Flash round to the side. There's an aid being used, but it's a pivot.
They head into B, really?
Yep,
they have
rotating.
nobody coming from B main again. This is all going to be B heaven.
30 seconds
They've got a
left.
snake bite at their feet. There is
This hasn't been working.
Util. It hasn't, but Asuna's not here, so they don't have that to try and bog them down. They dash into the side. And TenZ didn't feel favored for it, yet Stella. He falls. Asuna in the smoke. Looks like he wants to try and take a timing off of that one. Bang falling. Here's the pit. Great time for it. Second coverage. It's necessary now. The plan has to go down. There is no punish. And maybe thinking about calling it quits here if you are 100 Thieves. Retaking into the pit with the operator. It's 2v4.
They have extraordinary wealth.
Ooh.
But I'm not sure that's going to avail them much.
Yeah, angle there by Marv. Plenty of damage done. Lovely movement. Repositions, resets it. Zekken. Really all in for Sen. fully grouped up. Trailblazer, this time directed towards the side. Showstopper, dash forwards, up in the air. Exchange on either side. Who knows what's going on, but TenZ does fall and is covered into the elbow. Holding the line, stalwart defenders, reinforcing themselves as well. Players are swarming onto the sides and everybody is just falling. Scattered to the wind, is left up to pancada once more with a dog chasing right behind him. All but wrapped up for the half here. Should be looking like that 7-5.
And pancada left in the same spot that he was in the final round of Pearl. Just knowing that game's over for this one. Having to go back and think about things as the rest of his team looks down the wrong end of a 7-5 half. And if they couldn't do it off the back of a 9-3, what does that mean for them here? It could be completely different, of course. It's been so long since we've seen these squads.
Get a cheeky with it.
And Cryo closes things out.
Bang. This the plant pulled. A lot of delay. Out in the open. It's just spam again.
This could get really silly over towards ramp. Cryo's got his rendezvous in a position where if he uses it, he's just going to be on top of these players.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go stupid here. Moving forwards, try and take the fight towards him. It's barreling with a player advantage. Ghosts and headshots being found. Second and TenZ leading it for them. Nade regains, rebound. Cryo on top. Oh, he's on top! What am I watching? It's 3 kills and he might have just salvaged it.
I'm telling you, we're getting silly out here.
Leaving it to the corner. It's Asuna. He's cleaned up, but Cryo, last one left. 5 health. The gap into the smoke. Pancada's watching it. But what was that?
And look, as he pulls back and the trademark disappears, now they go for that same B main push I was talking about. So there's 3 players here on Sentinels. They know it's going to be an
30 seconds left. How do they fight this one? There's a pull at their feet. The Satchel's played to avoid and dodge and juke. They're vulnerable up. And there's so much damage being done. There's 100 Thieves chunked down. It's brought to the wire. They've been bogged down, playing it a little bit too slow. The weapon advantage might just be skirting away from them. Faced into the corner. The rifles, the stingers, everything at work. It's up to Stella. Damage certainly done. An 8-7 Sen. Who's watching it? TenZ onto the ramp hanger with the operator, taking the peek, taking the angle. Shots there, but Sassy seeks to claim a prize of his own. Shot did go wide. Second one also missing. That's a dash active, a pull to try and push them back. Nade rebounds off over the top. I'm sure nobody can play up into that heaven position. You can see just how brutal this util is, but again, the shot's just not quite there still. There's that player advantage that's still kicking. For Sentinels, if they play it safe, cool, calm, and collected, slow it down a tad, they're still going to be favored.
I mean, look how much control of the map 100 Thieves have here. They can pivot in many different directions. They have the ability really to go even all the way through spawn over to B, hop down, go through vents. I mean, they have tons and tons of different options here. And this is what I mean about increasing the tempo. They still have 50 seconds to play with right now. This isn't some kind of late round hit, but they've got to use the control that they have and figure out what the best direction to go in is.
Orb gained.
So much pressure on Cryo here to just hold down heaven on his own. Yeah, he's got to be worried about multiple
Smoke
spots.
fades, that's a wrong timing for him, but again, another shot. Just going wide, Stella! I don't know if it's a pre-fire or what, but it's just pure brilliance on display. Sassy seeks to make the most of it. Holding towards the back angle, but he's brought down and traded. Viper's orb going down. Stella close to the corner. Where does he expect it? Second! He's got a util kills and another nade online. Leaves it into a 1v3. The wider face by Asuna will be punished. Can punish.
Yeah, possibly looking to showstopper.
Second with a showstopper! Satchel forwards and spraying in the air! It's not accurate. And second somehow makes the most of it. How's he gotten away with that? Retreats back towards the staircase, gives up the space, and now that it's going to be scaled up on by 100 Thieves, but they've lost a player once more. Here's the pitch from the high ground position. This is a weird one, isn't it? Drop down, creates a bit of an opening, tucks itself into spawn, spam from Marv. Sen, they have control of this one in terms of the positioning. They can swarm this one. They can spam these angles.
5v3, but into a Viper's pit is still so difficult.
And get 2v5.
I mean, surely this is enough numbers to be able to get it.
Surely, sure, with the spam angles. I mean, bang. 33 health, pushing forwards. Right through it, still alive. Stella is the active participant, and he needs to stay alive. He does do just that, but with the counter spam, it's pancada.
Cryo really has to be the difference maker here. He doesn't normally like to attack side up this aggressively, but he's going to have to now.
Yeah.
His team needs it.
Needs to be the impetus.
Oh, it's a fake play towards B potentially, or a double pump. Hard to tell really what 100 Thieves are cooking here. Astra stars over towards A. The spike was in that direction.
Barrel of the
Come
gun.
back to Cryo.
Out in the open, they know the Cryo's there. Jumps down, punished in the end. Second. He takes out two of them. Wants a bit more, taking a fight straight to them with the nade. Eventually fading away, but it's a 2v4 now. Play together, and it should be sailing it away. Derek, quick reactions, snaps towards the side. Sassy meets him, near-sighted, into the angle, into the corner. Pre-fired. It's damage done to a multitude of targets, but it matters not. Sentinels and 100 Thieves. We are destined to go to map 3.
How could it be any other way? After the blind... Two players here.
And this is going to be twisting my brain into a pretzel, I think, trying to keep up with some of this, because already it's the bait and switch.
Yeah, but things have descended a little bit. Right, the tempo's slowed down.
Yeah. Here we go. Moving forwards out into it. Asuna. Forward, cascade into his face. TenZ. He was playing anti-flash.
But still, Sentinels don't use that to be able to get out into the site.
Yeah.
Player advantage to play slowly, and Second just
huge player
swings.
advantage. It's a weird situation. Looking like it. Kill found for bang, reposition, shut down. One left standing is Derek. TP is noted, and that's going to be the pivot. With the spike running away, it looks like at this point, yeah, TenZ is DC. What will that mean for the round? Not too sure, because centerboard it anyway.
Crash away into spawn.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
And this looks like it's going to be a play off the trademark, which is in Hiko.
Decoy.
So ready to collapse. Obfuscation in terms of Yuto being used. Close corners cleared though. Decoy sent forward, sent flying. TenZ takes away two of them just like that.
Raw mechanics. Marvin is back up against the door.
Yeah, he does not expect it. It's that prior work that was put in. And there's the timing. There's a strike. There's no indicator. Only the door opening up from the flash. You just don't expect it. TP to get your way out of there.
And Asuna can still leave Hookah with the presence of that trademark. Now, TenZ has his ult online. Is he going to be able to do anything with this in terms of scouting and just trying to make some space, grab some info for the rest of the team? But the only player he'll even be able to spot, I think, is Stella. Oh, just grabs a bit of info there on Asuna too. They're going to realize that the plant is capable.
Looks like he wants to try and go for it, just pinging it out.
Wow.
Just spamming onto the positions wherever he'd...
Yeah.
Using the pings.
I mean, I like that, but I also think Stella needs to be aware that that kind of play can happen.
To Cryo now on the flank, but as the Seeker latches onto him, TenZ is feeling it.
What a major round from TenZ.
Yeah.
Just him alone with a clone, takes shower control.
Single-handedly opens it up.
Yeah, wins 2 duels. Bang was scared to try and trade the kill onto Derek. And TenZ split it up into 2 1v1s. Uses his ult to be able to get another pick. He's just torn him apart. And won a bonus that looks like it might be the first nail in the coffin for 100 Thieves.
Positions being swarmed. I'm gonna try and take this gun away because it's that full investment, and they do just that. 3 players surviving.
Particularly set up for it. They're going to go through the teleport, see if they can crunch the controllers from behind.
Still committing onto it. TP falls into the side towards the back of it. Stella is here. Not cleared out, but finally, there it is. There's the trade. Cryo with the TP. Fight of his own that he does win out, and he's gained control of Hookah for him. Finally planted. Re-clearance now into elbow. You can see that flash play. Used in kind, pound for pound. Back in the side, going to be watched for Derek. His shot. He knows the back horse is compromised now. Defuse, side of stick, weapon in the hands of Derek. Is he going to win it? Not quite. Second, peeks the angle. Defuses, stop the Cryo! That is insane.
The Seekers also letting 100 Thieves know that there's still players over towards B. It gives Sentinels the perfect timing to commit to A.
Only laid down though. Trying to stunt this push as it's coming through. Double satchel play into lamps. Be contained for them. Back with the reposition. They still have that shower's control. Ready with a flash this time. Will there be that follow-up? TP's all over the place. What is occurring? Flashes into the back of it. Sen want to try and fight for the back of the site, and they succeed. Just 2 left alive. Asuna, I believe, used the gate crash to get out of there in the midst of all of it as well. Derek finding the first, but
Clashing market.
is there really that danger in this with Asuna falling? It's less likely. Good awareness from Pancada.
Yeah, Derek's in a rough position here. And it feels very similar to the prior.
We're taken off. Taken out Zekken.
And this is one of the best situations 100 Thieves have had for the retake. They actually control backside and they've got a player advantage. And what is that pit? I mean, that is...
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there.
The world's most limp pit.
It's just tiny. Either a lineup messing up or what, I'm not too sure. Asuna moving around here. Inside the ult, getting bodied. What, trying to pick out these players as well. Dimensional drift, what is going on? What is occurring? Stella, he's sticking him out. Hammer the diffuser kills, not letting Pinkata has 2. It's up to Stella, but he's low. Players drop down, has to react in time. No easy angle, no clean shot. Half on it once more. A tap to try and bait the shot. 6 bullets, it's spam that does it once more.
A Viper molly being sent over from Pankata and short that cancelled that Trailblazer out.
Derek trying to take another peek at this one now. He's out in the open, needs somebody to try and bail him out. Dodges the flash to the side, Cryo. High ground angle, but can't get it done. Orbital strike, it's late, it's delayed. Kazeka, he's in the action, he's in the fight. And he's in the thick of things still. Brought down, flashed up, TenZ is there. Ready to back him up.
Strike drop.
And these hits, unstoppable. A different Sentinels. One that's able to barrel their way into sights, get huge value from both of the duelists.
Get a string of rounds out from 100 Thieves here to stand a chance. Lots of chances still, yet. Want to fight over Belong control pretty heavily. Flash play around the side. Derek wasn't really favored there. It's being phased. Asuna, high ground angle. Finds 2. Bang's got his back. The crossfire set up enough to just dismantle that attempt.
Much more aggressive, much more investment in terms of how they were fighting over Belong, and this time Sentinels went for it instead of just prodding there and disengaging.
Okay.
Asuna didn't even have...
Can't fall into despair.
Cryo's looking to take an early fight back up. TenZ wins the duel again.
Does he do this, man? He's single-handedly controlling Showers.
So
I've
consistent.
got your trail.
Doesn't matter who faces him, he's winning the duel every time.
Yeah.
This is a player that was only winning just over a quarter of his first duels in the regular season.
He's on point with it. Got the lineups. Flash over the top. Did not connect. It's just a white face. And a fight taken. Asuna, he's happy for it.
I love the tech, but that one didn't quite work as intended.
Molly laid down as a flash to try and push forwards.
What movement?
Yeah. Asuna, I believe, tried to set that one up. There's a volley at your feet, Asuna. You are in danger, son. Cooked to a crisp. And everything's fallen to pieces.
Do you believe in curses? Because that looks like the only thing that can save 100 Thieves at this point. Sentinels utterly...
For another round into the bell of 100 Thieves here. Sentinels would love a 10-2, and well, it's just carnage on display. All's rattled off. TenZ behind him with a shorty.
And
Tech
another
on display.
Another attacking first kill.
Asuna's time to shine. The ult laid down with the Reckoning as well. What's he looking for? Some form of repositioning. Notifies his team. All grouped up onto the site. How do they want to try and play this? Flash. No follow-up, no push forwards, orbital strike. Stella. He's running for his life, but no. Once more, brought down, cooked to a crisp, left up to Asuna, fully blinded, out and my. They don't have control of Belong at all in the middle of all of this, and Sassy debating whether he wanted to pull the flash out. They're contacting themselves in. They want to try and take the fights up straight up with the pistols. They meet the match. It's Cryo and Asuna. They're the ones who are taking names off the list. Kill feed filling up with red.
They are going to need to do this over and over and over again to do the impossible. I mean,
they want nothing to do with it. What does TenZ want to go for? It's a double pop flash play round the corner. And Stella jumping into the wall.
Lovely flash.
Stun connecting here. Coverage once more.
That's so rough.
Bang. Comes with a rifle. Everyone else backing away here. Spike now making its way over towards A. That's a space that was gained by Cryo just lurking.
Yeah, without the Viper wall as well. Right, so it's more dangerous for Cryo than it would be otherwise with a different composition. But he's gotten very deep. He's unaware, though, I think, of Marved in Showers.
And wow!
And loses the duel.
Just insane awareness from Zekken. Showers control still not theirs. Spike planted. Leaves it up to Derek and Bang. You need a miracle. Look at the coordination. It's all paying off. With attempt now towards Showers. Flash. The Showers crunch as well. They're exchanging fire right through the smoke. You see, it's a Trailblazer to set it up. Beautiful again. It's TenZ ripping them to pieces. Attempt to salvage by Bang. You feel it. Momentum's behind them. Pushing forwards now into the back here. TenZ inside the TP. Cryo right through the smoke. Shorty in his hands, punishes it and shuts it down. Maybe that can be the win condition. Asuna to the back of the site, trying to spot out these players. One more foul, so he knows that there's two towards the back.
No spam though. No attempt from the rest of his team to try and actually follow up on the dimensional drift.
Really quiet there. Cryo tour de force, open angle, top side of bench, rifle on display, and it is just pure precision on for the ace, and why not?
Asuna.
Reclearance just yet, and yeah, it's that gate crash prior in the middle of all of that chaos. It's Second still locking it down and holding it down. And there needs to be a payoff with this flank timing. It could end just like this. Second is a menace. Showstopper sails through. Asuna, can you do it? Can you do it with the spray down? It's two claimed. Spike still planted. TenZ with the ult. Time ticking away and ticking down at that. 100 Thieves need that clean conversion. And around. It's all on Stellar. High tides from behind. He reveals his position by doing that, just to try and cut up the angle. Zekken brings down Bindable. He's doing it, and it all crumbles. It's turned just like that. Orbital strike, 30 seconds left. Derek does claim one, but it's a 2v4 to stay alive. With Sentinels in the driving seat. 20 seconds left. It's a pivot once more. And here's the backbreaker, Pancada. Again, lone defender, TP's behind them. No one clearing it. Derek wins the trade out, but he's swarmed. Everyone on his angle. 8 seconds left. It's impossible. It's not probable. And Sentinels are moving forwards.
What a big win to try and generate some momentum here in LCQ. Taking down a rival. We saw it at the very beginning of the season, this clash, going in an extremely similar way too. And you can see